There are more possible ways to engage ourselves in the final order of Biafran restoration and Biafra actualization. Bigger victories are being recorded on a daily basis, and all must hail Biafra. Of course, some of you do not know that Nigerian division is coming as fast as possible, because a lot of you have been misguided to think that every effort that Nnamdi Kanu is making is a wasted effort. But you don't know that there's already a prophecy that is lying down on the surface of the earth. We must understand that there are two things that must be done, because it is not over until it is over. Every morning people wake up with hope to see a working nation, but there are some people that are bent on destroying the affairs of the people of Biafra. But one thing is very, very important, is that however way they try to destroy everything that we are building, they can only end up destroying themselves. They can only end up destroying themselves. And that's one big victory that we must expect. Now, coupled to the fact that Biafra has become one of the strongest, very important forces that shouldn't be taken for granted, you must equally understand that possible facts must be put into measures to see one great word that we tend to push before it's too late. Biafra actualization has become one thing that each and every one of us must understand before we begin to criticize it, because it is a question of who can do it well and who will do it well. That's just the question. But as we continue to push forward, we must, fully put ourselves in that circle to know that whatever the case may be, and however they want to do it, and whichever way they are pushing through, they must understand that the journey has just begun. And this is who we are. The people of Biafra that can't give up. That's the possible task. We must stay connected to this very evidence. This is just the beginning of where we belong. The people of Biafra and the Biafran people cancel the sit at home and change Monday to the day of raising economy. But why does this thing sound foul? Why does it sound as if it is the Igbo politicians who are desperate to stop the sit at home that is being hosted, as if probably some persons from Abuja or Aso Rock has already told them that if you cannot stop the sit at home, nothing for you. We must understand this two-way forward stuff, that a lot of things must be communicated to, and if it is not put in place, the mistakes will be made. Yes, big mistakes will be made. But one of the biggest results is that we have people who are now in power who really care about the things that go on in Biafra land. Because they really care about it. They want to always put it well so that we don't fail and fail woefully. But one of the most important thing here is that Biafra has come to stay, and as long as it has come to stay, we too have equally come to stay. So whatever negativeness they are trying to bring in, whatever lies they are trying to push out, however they want to do it, they should understand that this is no longer the period where you tell lies against the people, and with your junk medias you want to intimidate the people. Let's get this thing clear and simple. Biafra is a nation that consists of bigger theories, very, very large theories, and must be considered at all cost. When I say at all cost, I mean at all cost. It depends on who is preaching the very gospel and how the person intends to preach it. Now, we learned that some Igbos have been selected into the presiding judgment of the Biafran Republic, and those who were mocking Nnamdi Kanu and saying all sorts of things. Of course, Barry tenure is over. They didn't find out whether what Nnamdi Kanu was saying is the truth or not. All they were concerned about is that he wanted to cause a war, which is not true. We have seen how Asedokwa have threatened the whole nation, the whole tribe, yet he's still moving around, being hosted by TV stations. This is the kind of errors that play out in the history of Nigeria. And are we going to continue living like that? That's just the question. Are we going to continue to pretend that we are not at the suffering state? Are we going to pretend? So the earlier the better. The earlier they correct these mistakes, these errors, the better for each and every one of us. That is why I'm telling Biafrans, it is time to rise. And let's support anybody who wishes to defend Biafran land, because left for your politicians, they are more interested in their pocket. So these selected judges will be meeting Putin, the Russian president, for the final agreement.